I want to clickbait this video as the world's most adorable ferry. I feel like that's what it is.
Sorry, I'm walking on ice right now.
Why? Isn't this a beautiful day to ride ferries?
Yeah.
There was literally a warning in the weather app that was like, rainfall warning. Nova Scotia has had too much rain and it can't handle any more rain. Death to life and property.
Death?
Threat.
This ferry is called Viola Desmond.
Mm-hmm.
She sued because she was black and they wouldn't let her sit in the movie theater.
In Halifax. And it was a big like civil rights thing. Oh, yeah, okay. Well, yeah. So Halifax has 2 ferry routes. We're gonna ride both of them.
What is that like duck doing there?
I don't know.
So sad.
We're in Canada, so let's see if the payphone works, because they tend to.
Yeah, it does.
It does, dial tone. I love that. What? Oh, okay. You're just pointing out animals today, aren't you?
That's my role on this channel.
Here's the ferry terminal. There's also a bus terminal. It's kind of awkwardly accessed over there. Apparently free menstrual products here, which is really nice. So many brochures. Do we want the rider's guide?
I think you want the rider's
guide. I don't want the rider's guide. I would like to do a water fountain review. 61,000 plastic bottles saved. It's okay. Compost, trash, bottles, and papers. And we have an awesome old change machine here. We don't really have any use for it because we have day passes on our phones. There's a new app that this transit system has.
Now it's time for a bathroom review.
Woo! Look how efficient this urinal placement is. Plus 2 stalls and 3 sinks. We have proper departure boards, so the Woodside one's every half hour during the day, every 15 minutes at peak, no weekend service. Whereas the Alderney one, which is the one we're doing first, is just every 15 all day. They have bus departure screens for the terminals on the other side of the ferries. The Craig Lake. Whoa, bike parking or personal transportation devices. Oh, it tells us he was a Pee-wee hockey coach and he served his country in Afghanistan. You want to get the schematic?
Well, we're not going to go above. You can.
What?
I'm not going to go above.
You're not going above? I'm going to go above.
Okay.
I love how cute this ferry is. Interior stairs, always an asset. Which do we want, the swing handle or the regular handle? I guess this one. Halifax Transit. I'm pretty sure this ferry is double-ended, and that's why it's shaped like this. I think they just swivel around upstairs. Wow, it's really efficient. Vincent Coleman, isn't that the guy who did the Titanic? Wait, what was his thing? We read about him in the Maritime Museum. What did he do?
He did the telegraph.
Oh, he was that during the explosion.
He was like, explosion coming, explosion.
And he stopped the train. And then he died, yeah. The Halifax explosion, very, very large explosion.
But the museum
killed a lot of
said
people
there's a
and
ship
buildings.
named after him.
Yeah.
And so we were like, well, we have to get on the ship.
So we will, because there's only one ship on the other ferry.
The Maritime Museum also had the original models for a children's show called Theodore Tugboat that took place in Halifax Harbor, and one of the characters was a Halifax ferry.
Now that is a fun fact.
We like sped up. We just went so fast. This is a pretty good glamour shot of the other boat. Alright, here's the Dartmouth port. This is basically like the Cambridge, Massachusetts of Halifax, like a smaller but still twin city. Although, I mean, obviously Cambridge is more important than Dartmouth, right? I mean, come on.
Autoglass, very pretty.
Yeah, it's a good building. Ooh, but then there's like brutalism heaven over here for all you brutalism foamers out there.
Looks like 4 eyes.
I love that. That's so cool. Alright. Oh, green light, meaning we can go. Do you regret being on the upper deck?
No, it was very
Okay, glad to hear that. There's a ton of stuff attached to this terminal. We're walking to a theater market gallery, whatever that means. This is so nice. It's a very local market. It's very like, you know, you get your meats and stuff like that. This is so friendly. There's like tons of different tables with chargers. You can work here. And we come out right at the library with just some awesome seating space right outside. We're gonna take this bus like 2 stops. First of all, because it's a D40, which is fun, and also because it actually does get close to the restaurant and it's pouring out.
Also really awesome
I think putting everything in one building, right, is a ferry, which is like the most important thing here. Like that's great. Oh yeah. That motor purr. It's my childhood. This is what the MBTA had.
Albany Drive before Prince Street.
Next stop, Albany Drive before Prince Street. What? Thank you. Okay, but I saw the sandwich shop from the bus window, so we're pretty close. Wise Sandwich. Check it out. Right next to Audrey's little shop of plants. Oh my god.
Wait, that's so cool.
Now, admittedly, we haven't gotten the food yet, but in terms of vibes, this is a 10 out of 10. We have our sandwiches. We both got different smoked meat. So you got Montreal smoked meat, and I got kimchi smoked meat.
I thought that was very bold.
Why?
Is it kimchi spicy?
Oh, it is? It's spicy. It's okay. It's not bad, though. It's in terms of spiciness, it's a very good sandwich. We got water with ice. Alina's is dead, but like, holy crap. Okay, we've come out of Wise Sandwich, which was fantastic.
Yeah.
I swear the rain's gotten worse.
I think it has.
Yeah.
Visibility is at an all-time low.
We're gonna take a bus over to the other ferry and then head back into Halifax. This is so beautiful, this row of buildings. Like, I really am a sucker for this type of New England core architecture, and that's everywhere in Halifax. On a sunny day, this would be a pretty incredible view. I mean, even today, it's still pretty cool. We made it to the shore, and there's our bus coming in. I can't believe we made that. Oh, man, my day pass is on my phone, and it's all like, it's all wet. My phone's all wet, it's hard to get to it. I have to say, by the way, Halifax's bus system is quite good. It's like a core set of like 10 bus routes that are every 10 to 20 minutes or so all day, and they serve the region. There's like lots of express routes at rush hour. It's quite impressive. They have articulated buses. They certainly seem to be pretty well used. You can't really see it, but I have to shout out the housing stock in the Halifax area. It's very, I mean, again, New England core. But I mean, it's not real. Thank you. It's nice how in Halifax everyone thanks to the bus driver. So why do we get off at the entrance of the ferry terminal instead of the ferry terminal itself?
Good Valley Village.
Why?
Because I want to get a souvenir.
I have to say, the vibes have kind of taken a nosedive since that previous street we were on. Alina won't show us the shirt she bought.
Because I just packed it in my bag.
By the way, in Halifax, when you push the button to go, the like walk sound is like and I failed to get it on camera. Does anyone know why that is? Like, it sounds like it's trying to sample Edvard Grieg.
Yeah.
But it's not quite the whole thing. Woodside Ferry Terminal Park and Ride. This is a whole, I mean, there's not really much around here, so that makes sense. Okay, there's an actual terminal here. Also, I'm trying to clean this lens off, but there's just like an inscrutable fog thing on it that won't go away. So, I don't know, the rest of this video might look very bad. Do I have to do a counter of how the animals become?
More noises, more noises.
Wow, this is like equally wet and cold.
We just missed one, so we have 15 minutes. Because we're now at peak, so this started every 15 minutes too.
That's scary.
We can see the fare system. It's just a little tin can, but we just show a day pass on our phone. Okay, so all the seats are beyond where you pay. Piano? You were pointing that out and I didn't hear you. I think I can play the Manta riff. That's it. That's it. I got it. Oh, this is the reveal, yeah. It's a sweatshirt.
Yeah. It's warm.
Here comes the Vincent Coleman. All right, so that's what you do if there's an emergency. Okay, so you can't just push them. The emergency exit only signs are really foreboding. I just love how fishing is the side of the boat becomes the walkway. This one's basically identical. Vincent Coleman. Oh, and they put his name in Morse.
Yeah.
It's, how can you go on a ferry and not go off? Look at that Canadian industry. Very foreboding. I love how quickly these boats accelerate. I mean, they're really great and adorable. What did you say?
My umbrella in the wind. No, it's not a wind. Look, it's still a duck.
Oh. Man, it's a foggy day, but the foggy camera does not help matters. It's funny because we were talking about how Halifax is slightly bigger than Pittsburgh, even though Pittsburgh feels like a bigger city. But when you look at Halifax from here, it's like just a very uniform, like pretty high density, whereas Pittsburgh is a couple really tall buildings. But this is just like decently tall buildings for quite a bit longer. So what are your thoughts on the Halifax ferries?
Nice.
I feel like they're an icon.
I like how round they are.
I think they complement the bus system well. There are bus terminals at every ferry terminal, and it's a really efficient operation.
And it just is the same as like a bus fare.
Right.
Nice.
So if you're in Halifax, absolutely take a ride on the Albany ferry, and then go to the sandwich place.
Very good.
Whose name I cannot remember, but Dartmouth in general is very nice. Wise Sandwich. All right, here we are coming back into Halifax. Crap! Don't fill the terminal. Footage will end up, but we're at Mumford Terminal waiting for a rural bus to the middle of, well, to a historical site. Alright, here we go, 4:15. Yay! So this bus runs peak only, like 4 trips in the morning and 4 in the evening. This is such Canadian suburbia development, like just a random, like 30-story building in the middle of single-family suburbia. Wow, this is a screwed up road. There's lights that tell you which way the middle lane is going.
I think it's horrible planning. It's genuinely awful.
Should they just make a do whatever you want lane instead?
No, they should just, I don't know, pick a side.
We're in big fancy house land now. Wow, that is a fantastic view. So, for some reason, this rush hour only bus ends at a Canadian National Historic Site. It runs 4 trips a day in both directions, so we can stay here for an hour, or 2 hours, or God forbid 3 hours. There's a lot here. All the buildings are closed in the winter. They're open in the summer, but the grounds are open all year.
Yeah.
Which is why we're here.
This is not trespassing.
Also, there's lots of history.
That's pretty cool.
What?
Ew.
Oh, yeah.
It's a little bit windy, if you can't tell. Our phones literally gave us like a wind warning.
They did?
Well, the weather listed was windy.
This is a neat place. This used to be a store for like off-duty soldiers. There's these cool cannons on tracks that can go 360 degrees and lots more buildings. I mean,
Rock.
the Rock, that's really...
But the Rock has a plaque.
Yeah.
Oh, good?
Sure. Just to run some good creepy stuff. I love old forts. Found another one. Oh, here's where you shoot people. You go up and you look through, and it's really kind of an awful view, isn't it? Wow. Oh, geez, it's flooded. Whoa. It's pretty cool though, huh? You ready to go? Okay, now we have 15 minutes until our bus. I gotta say, it's a weird sight to come out of there and just have a bus, a full-size bus sitting here. Would you recommend to fellow travelers to take the 4:15 bus to York Redoubt National Historic Site?